Hello, my name is Minas. I'm a posing coach, and what my purpose of these videos and the upcoming videos is to actually make posing better again. A lot of people, when they're trying to prep for a show, they actually focus so much on getting their physique ready, but what they don't think in the background is that, yes, I followed my nutrition plan, I followed my cardio, I got shredded, but how will I be able to perform, to show my body the way I need to present it to get that first place, where that first place is what everyone wants from a competition? And I know that's the reason you're going to compete in the first place. So what we're doing here and what my purpose with this video is, I want most of the people, especially the guys that will see this video, to get something out of it. And when you step on stage, I want you to look at your best, not just stepping on stage and looking around, don't even know the names of the poses, and thinking inside your mind, what the fuck am I doing here? Also, if you want more, and not only from the videos that we'll upload, but actually want help with your poses and how to actually set them or get them better, you can either join my community. I will add the link in the caption below. And what you can do in that posing community, where it's called Olympus Posing Room, what you can get from there is you can upload your photos, you can upload your poses, and I will reply and telling you what you need to fix on that pose to make it look at its best. And also, it's a way for us to communicate. We can discuss about bodybuilding, we can discuss about poses, the different variations, the different organizations. So yeah, feel free to join the community. I will be glad to have you there. So yeah, let's start. So today we're going to show the poses from MPC, biggest organization in bodybuilding community. I know some natural guys will think that, oh, fuck that guy, he doesn't know what he speaks about, but that is the truth. MPC is the biggest organization out there. So sorry about that. So what we are going to demonstrate today will be our quarter turns. We will show the front relaxed pose, how to transition into the side relaxed pose, how to transition in the back relaxed pose, and again, the side relaxed pose, but I will not focus so much because what tips I will give you for this side relaxed pose, the first relaxed side pose, it will be for the side relaxed pose as well. And then we will end it when we transition into the front relaxed pose where we started from. Every time that we try to pose, we want to focus from the root of our body, to the root on the feet, and then we will proceed outwards until the head. How we position our body has its role. For example, where our feet look, how our arms are, like relaxed or not, plays a significant role for the first four poses, especially for the first pose, which is front relaxed pose, because this is a pose that judges sees you hit first. So when you step on stage and you will step on stage and you will have like the square that you will have to step in. When you go in, the first pose you have to do is hit your front relaxed pose. And also, when the judges send you in the back of the stage and do the other guys' comparisons, you don't just stay in the back and be like looking around, relaxed, and don't care about a thing. No, you need to stay in your front relaxed pose. It's either your front relaxed pose or You can put your arms on your waist and stay there. You need to still squeeze and show your body, not as squeezed as you're in the comparisons line. Whatever I say in this video, it doesn't mean it will work on everyone. There are special occasions or people that have special problems at their body. Maybe when they flex, when we say like stretch your legs, they can overstretch it, or when they, let's say, flex the lats or protract the scapula, maybe they don't have the protraction, or they're not balanced, so they're like this on the opposite. Every person has a different way of hitting the pose. I will share for the people that I'm sharing these tips for people that actually step in and they don't have any problem. If you have a problem with over contracting or imbalances on your body, you can still pose. It doesn't mean you can still, but maybe the tips that I will share today won't be for you. I will create one more video about guys with, let's say, different imbalances. So yeah, wait for that. So let's go in the front relaxed pose. How we're going to set ourselves in the front relaxed pose is we're setting our feet on the ground. We try to have shoulder width for the distance in between our feet. Here, the position of where our feet need to look, it depends on how the quad sweep looks. If you have it straight forward to see, like if you let your feet see straight forward and your quad sweep isn't there, you need to turn them out at 1 o'clock and 11 to make that quad sweep look bigger. We try to put our weight in the outer of the sole of the foot. So we push out. And from here, when we push out, we can actually activate the rectum. Then we bend the knee slightly to make the quad sweep look bigger, and we try to abduct the glutes in to push our adductors out so we can make our quad sweep even bigger, and to make our legs, our adductors, touch each other. Because one thing about posing is we want to close the gaps, but here it has like two different things. If closing the gaps destroys the silhouette, it's a no. But if we can close the gap and still keep our silhouette as best as possible, that is a win. So we step in there, bring our legs here, and what we want to achieve from the quad sweep is to be on the same level. If we draw a line from our width of the lats till the quad sweep, we want them to be aligned, to be on the same line. And this is how we know like our quad sweep and the X frame of our body will be perfect. Then we're going to the hips. We're trying to push the hips back so the nipples are over our toes. And why we want that is to activate every line and to make every line more visible on our legs. Then after that, we try to breathe out of the belly and then push the air in our chest to flex more up and to make our upper body look much bigger. And what we want here is we want to protract our scapula so we can push our lats out we want to feel the pressure in our armpits to be able to know that I have opened my lats as best as I can. So we will be here. Then we breathe in the chest and breathe out from the belly. And then from here, for the shoulders, we want the shoulders relaxed, not to be tense upwards, but relax and let our arms sit on our lats. And then from here, we want from the elbow to the hand position, we want this to be freely. We don't want this to be tense because, as I said, we want them close to our body to close the gaps in between our parts, and it will have them tense, and the pose will not look relaxed, as the name suggests. So we have the front relaxed, and then the head need to be neutral. Eyes on the judges, slightly smile on the face, and look the judges. Not straight in the eyes. Don't have a strange facial expression like you're going to kill them or fuck them up. Slightly smile and stay in your pose. This is how your front pose should look like. This was our front relaxed pose. So now we want to add the transition and how to turn when the judges will say, call the turn to the right. So from here, what you need to do is lift the heel of your foot up, lift all the weight on your toes, then turn the heel closer to your left leg. And from here, you're going to step in the side relaxed pose. We need to do something for the arms because I see a lot of guys when they need to turn to the side relaxed, they're just stopping everything and just turn like this. This is a no. What we need to do is have a pretty solid transition. So from here, what we want to do to make that smooth transition is look like this. From here, as I said, the legs is going to step in the heel closer to the other leg. And now, when we turn, we still be in our front relaxed pose, but we show our back to the judges. And then from here, how I want to think of it as is when I turn to the back to show my back, I use it as a force. So I will be able to rotate better to the front, not over rotate, but rotate better because there are times that our rotation, especially now that I am on off season, I don't have so good rotation. So I use this, especially at my practice, for force to turn better in. So yeah, you can use that as a force if you don't have good rotation, which you should have. Because you will need to do, if you want to stay on stage, you need to have good rotation through everything in your hips to turn around and your torso. You need to learn how to basically have half of your body facing right. Then we want to have our torso facing the judges, and we want our head to face right again. Let's proceed to our side relaxed pose. What we want to do when we turn in, we want our right feet to be screwed on the floor. Then we bring the left feet staggered to the right feet. We want them to be stacked together. There are very special occasions if you have so big adductors that you can actually touch your legs together, which those cases are very special. So what we want to do is we want to have them, if you see it from the front, like this is a side relax, how you step in, and this is from the front to see what I mean. We want to touch our adductors, and from the side, we want to make it look like this. Then, when we have the feet staggered, the knees need to be extended. There are some special occasions if you can overextend and push your knees way too back, you need to find your sweet spot. And this is some of the special occasions that I speak at the start of the video. So what you need to do is straighten up your knees, and then we have our hips to a neutral position. Also for the glutes, we want to squeeze the glutes to make the lines more visible. If you have striation on the glutes, that's a win. So this is from waist and down. Now, for the hips, we want to keep them in neutral position, facing right. Don't be way too back. We don't want either posterior tilt or anterior tilt. We want them to be neutral. And from here, what we want to do is breathe the air out of our belly. Again, breathe in the chest so we can extend our thorax high, not over too high, but high, be straight. We want, if you draw a line of me from the side, we want our head, hips, and heel to be in the same line. So from here, afterwards, what we want to do is we breathe out from the belly, we breathe in the chest, and from here, we want to turn, make our body face the judges. Is the same thing as we do on the front relax pose, but we just turn to the side for the judges to see our body. It's again protraction of the scapula to the front. So we want to feel again the tension in our armpits. Then we let our arms relax on the lats, and then we turn to the judges. From here, we want the shoulders to be again squeezed but relaxed on our lats. We want our arms close to us. Again, there are special occasions that if you have big tricep, you can extend it to show the tricep and to bend this arm to show the bicep. These again are special occasions. And then breathe in the chest, make the shoulder to shoulder ratio look big. And then that's it. Also for the head, again, sees at right side and our eyes are neutral. We don't want to see how high, we also want to see low, because if you see the way the pose looks, feel kind of strange. So yeah, seeing at neutral, seeing at the eyes level is really important. And from here, what we want to do now, when you hear again, cut to turn to the right, we need with the right leg to step back, and then from here, turn to the back. So when we go to the back, it's something similar as front relaxed pose. That's why I said front relaxed pose is one of the most important, because it's basically front relaxed pose from the side, from the back, and from the other side, but you kind of turn around. This is to simplify things for everyone. It's just with minor details on each side. So if we want to go back for our transition now, again, we step back with the right leg and then rotate to the back. This is how we're going to rotate in the pose again. We still need to hold our arms in the transition as well, not just, relax the arms and that's okay, let's go for a coffee. So we're going again in the back relax pose. Now, we want the distance between our feet to be the same width as shoulder to shoulder. So we step here. Again, the weight distribution should be to the outer of the leg. Then we bend the knees out to make the quad sweep. Then, now the hips need to be in neutral position. Don't push them back. Keep them in neutral position. You attack the glutes to push the adductors in. And now we protract our scapula and we let our arms relax. Then from here, it depends on each person individual if they need to lean back slightly. I'm talking about a slightly lean back. If you see the back relax pose, this is what I mean. The slightly leaning back is. It depends. It's on special occasions how your back looks, basically, how much muscularity you have on your back. And here, when we set up our legs, we're going to the hip. Here, we don't care about the belly so much. If you can take out the air of the belly and bring it in the chest, do it again, because we want the air in the chest, but we don't care so much about the air in the belly. So we breathe in the chest, and then we slightly lean slightly back, and then our head and our eyes should be slightly high. We don't want to see the ceiling. We don't want this. We just want the chin and the eyes slightly elevated up. And then that is our back relax pose, and this is how it should look. So now again, to go to the second side relax pose, when the judges say quarter turn to the right, we lift our heel up, then we turn closer to the body, and then we step in the pose again. So we are here, then when they say quarter turn to the right, we will step in, and then we will step in here. And again, I'm showing my back so I can rotate to the front to get in the pose. Again, the same things that happen in this pose is going to be in this, stagger feet, and all the rest are the same. And from here, what we want to do when they say again, face the front, we're going back and rotate in. And this is how quarter turns connect with each other. This is how to do it smoothly. This is how to do it with the correct transitions and everything. What it needs to look like, if I hit it, if let's say I was on stage, I wasn't going to be on stage like this, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. So I will be here when the judges say quarter turn to the right. I will turn to the right, show out my back, and go in. Then again, step in the back pose, and then turn in the next side relax pose, and then face front. Hope this video helped. If you have any question, feel free to write below. Feel free to add me on Instagram. Feel free to reach out on any social media platform. And as I said, you can join the free community. We can send me pictures on there. We can sharpen your posing. We can work on your flow. We can create a posing routine for you if you want to present something amazing on stage. And yeah, feel free to reach out. Hope this helped. And feel free to like, subscribe, and comment.